And with that, while I just wait for Duramgar to be able to get back in here, they're just having a little bit of trouble with Discord. We are going to get right into this Snake versus Rob game of winners semifinals. This is winner's side of top 8, so keep in mind that whoever loses does not get out, but this is best of 5 because we are in top 8. This is going to be a very interesting match, especially in the neutral game, with Snake having so many good, as I would call them, get-off-me options with all of his grenades and explosives. Rob is going to have a hard time trying to get in and combo. However, with Rob having such good distance game, it's also going to be very hard for Snake to get any approaches done. This match has started off with Rob being quite dominant against his opponent, just getting 84% basically unanswered. Snake doesn't seem to be able to approach Rob at all, but that is going to be the first kill of the game. Only 35 seconds in, ladies and gentlemen. What the heck is this? That is already a first kill in top 8 after not even 35 seconds. That insane string from Rob leading into back air, finishing off Br1 AV to get the kill. AV is trying to build up percent, but Rob has already gotten him back to even percent without any answer, and he's got an entire stock lead. This is just an insane match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness! Reading where the landing option is going to come out, Rob is going to pull out an up smash and kill him for an entire 2-stock lead. If he can keep this up, we might see a tree stock in top 8. That would be insane. In the chat, Jacob Plays with Pixels, thank you very much for putting Smash Nerd stream. He's streaming the other half of top 8 over there. Thank you, Smash Nerd, also for doing that. If you wanted to go check them out, that would be great because they're streaming the other half of top 8. But this match is something that you don't want to miss from the explosive plays by Rob that we've already seen. This is just insane, ladies and gentlemen. This neutral game, it seems that Snake is starting to figure out how to approach, but just barely, with Rob still controlling most of center stage and not letting Snake do anything whatsoever, let alone get any damage off or even any kills, because the only way he was able to get the kill on that first stock was by a little bit of cheese in neutral.
I'll keep keeping some company right here as we get into this
Hey, what's
match.
up, G?
I mean, you know, we knew it was gonna be like this. Like we already saw MKBigBoss here earlier on stream. So explosive for Rob. It's just one of those kind of players that kind of make you question, why do I hate Rob? He's kind of hyped sometimes. And because you're seeing it right here with this very dominant lead so far with 60%, it's looking like it's only just a matter of time before we're gonna see Br1 just lose this one.
Yeah, this looking at MKBigBoss play, you would think it's a completely different character from when you watch other big Robs play. For example, oh, that is going to get the kill, but with Br1 AV at 149%, he's not going to survive much longer. So he's going to have to rely on a very quick kill option if he wants to be able to bring this back. But like I was saying, looking at other top Robs playing, they're completely different from the way that MKBigBoss is playing. For example, if you look at a player like Benny in the Jets, he's known for slow and methodical play. Oh, who's dead? Okay.
Oh my God, yo, that was
hype. Someone clip that.
Oh my God, that was down to the wire. I did not know either. I was looking like, okay, wait.
That zoom in happened and you heard me say it. Who's dead? I had no idea.
I would not have guessed either, man. I would not have known, but that was crazy. So we're going to see MKBigBoss, you know, he kind of was choking up that lead. He had a significant lead here going to the final stretch, and you saw Br1 just quickly turn it around, man. That was looking super scary for a moment, but he was able to clutch it out. You see right there in that replay, oh man, you just could not tell until it was over. See, now it's going to be interesting to see here in his second game as they're going to be heading there. I wonder what you're actually very good at finding out like what stage you're gonna play. You have some great guesses, but I have to say Br1 definitely been clutch every time we've seen him here on stream. But MKBigBoss has so much aggressive pressure on their opponent, so it's gonna be interesting to see this one unfold. Wait, what?
He has the strong possibility to gimp Rob, and my prediction is right. So, I believe that was... no, it was not. Okay, never mind. But as I was saying, I wonder if that sudden comeback last game was a sign of Br1 figuring out his opponent, or if it was just MKBigBoss slightly choking.
It's definitely a factor of both, because you just can't have a lead like that so significantly just drop in drop of the hat, you know. And now we're seeing here though it's a lot closer of a battle. What's really interesting though is that Br1 has been the only player this tournament here, at least that we've seen on stream, that has been super comfortable. They're always constantly counterpick on Lilac crews, but you see just how comfortable they've been able to play on this so far. But right now though, MKBigBoss kind of taking it away.
Yeah, Br1, one of the very few top-level players who actually likes to go to Lilac Crews. I think that's because he has quite a bit of practice time on this stage to be able to take advantage of the jankiness that this stage is known for. Most players will try and avoid this stage just because of the way the platforms work. Sometimes characters won't grab it. With a character like Snake, like you see he can completely circumvent some of that jankiness. So it's actually a great stage for Snakes to play on, as well as other characters with recoveries like that. So we're seeing...
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Woo! What a snipe, though. Let's talk about that snipe for a second. I also want to bring up, too, this is actually a Brawl Snake Vet kind of pick as well, because in C4s hide really well because the background's really dark, considering, you know, they're in the galaxy, right? So that's why they usually would pick that. But you see, like, Br1 is just, I don't know, he's so dominant on the stage. At the moment, he is losing, though, but he definitely looks more comfortable, whereas MKBigBoss...
What is he doing? Oh, he got him with the beep beep right there.
Oh, man, he was trying everything he could, man. He was playing at Mario Galaxy, but he just could not go ahead with that. His platforming skills still need some work.
And I believe that voice in the background we heard was Dar rejoining us. Welcome back, my friend. I'm glad your Discord is working.
Test. I don't hear them.
I can hear them.
Oh, for real?
Not G.
Hello.
Okay, we're good. Welcome back, Daramanga.
Anyways, right now this is looking like a really even game. Stage like Lilac, the slanted edges make it really difficult, I believe, for Gyro to have like the kind of ledge control that it normally does, because they have a tendency to slide off. And like the same applies with other projectiles, but that is the Nikita actually able to hit Rob. Rob being such a huge target, gonna hit him right through the platform.
That's the second beat kill we've seen this game, with AV showing masterful control over it while it's in the air, despite being under pressure from his opponent. A very impressive thing to do, to just continue controlling the missile, knowing it'll get you the kill, instead of trying to just escape and run away when you're being pressured like that. It's a very impressive thing to see.
Yeah, I really like the patience from the Gob here. You know, we just saw him like hold his shield just for the second, knowing that the grenade was going to explode. I don't know about that option select, the down air and the up air. You know, Snake being so heavy, it's not going to kill him quite yet. I do like the idea though, but just about anything will kill Snake, and up throw more than enough to do on the top platform.
Rob's up throw, notorious for being able to kill on stages with platforms. For example, on Yoshi's Story, it's a very early kill option. You kill some characters like sooner than some of his smash attacks almost, with the way that it sends right into the top blast zone off of bouncing the bottom of the top platform. However, it seems that Snake is trying to finish this off with yet another beep beep, and there it is, the JV2.
Oh my goodness.
That is game 2. It is now tied 1-1, and we are going to game 3. However, remember, this is best of 5, so we're nowhere near done with this very exciting matchup yet. Just a quick.
So this is 1-1 already. Okay, yeah.
A quick check-in in winners. The other winner's side, the game 1 has not finished yet between Sonics and the Six Master. Capitan Cito has taken game 1 over Haven, who we saw with his Wario performance earlier. Blaziken is currently down 0-1 against So Good Pop. We are going to very soon get right into game 3. If I had to pick, because Rob is now the one getting to choose stage, I would say they're going to take this to Final Destination, because that is a very easy stage for Rob to get some jank on.
Yeah, they're going to be opting for the flat stage. I think on a stage like this, it just makes it... I think the game plan for Rob is just a little bit simplified. You know, he's able to get his throw conversions a lot easier. I like the fact that normally Robs, they would go for an up through or forward air. He just up through, waited a little bit for the grenade to hit, knowing that, you know what, it's not even worth risking this trade right now. Just want to let him take the damage.
Yeah, and he's showing very, very good patience to be able to just wait out, like you mentioned last game, to just sit and shield and wait out Snake's options and then get a good punish with something like that. Is that... No, Snake's too thick. That's not going to kill. But get a good punish with something like his neutral air, stuff like that. It's just very good to see a player with that much patience make it this far, because it's very interesting to watch against such an explosive player like AV, converting that down air.
AV has to be much, much more careful when Rob is landing on your shield. You know, that nair is extremely safe. He can't do something as committal as a multi-hitting move, as unsafe as down on Rob's shield like that. You know, that was just asking for an up smash, but a good up tilt to be able to take out the stocks, even him up a little bit.
And we saw earlier, I don't know if we could call it a bit of Wi-Fi jank, but the 2 times he got hit with Nikita, MKBigBoss was unable to tech those stage spikes, but this time, the one time he did tech it and roll back onto stage, he was punished hard because AV was ready with that up tilt in order to get the kill confirmed.
We see, oh my god, I thought he was going to take his, like, sweet time taking back to stage. He just wants to outspeed the Nikita, just, like, you know, make sure he's constantly out of range of it. Yeah, that was really...
3 Nikitas in a row. 4. Can we get a 5th? No.
You know, when you're as big of a target as Rob, you know, that's a huge challenge when it comes to getting back to stage. If at any point AV does overcommit to it, he could always try to do like a drop down and try to deflect it back with his side B. The up smash is going to be able to take it. Right now, AV, he is going to be looking for a kill. At this point, he does not want this game to snowball out of his control.
These quick kill confirms that both of them are going for are working very well against both of their opponents. Just like that, we saw AV... Yeah, we saw AV get punished for trying to shield Rob's nair earlier, but it seems he's learned his lesson, waited his time, parried it perfectly, and converted with the up tilt in order to get the kill, which was incredible to see.
It's a little bit of a wacky exchange. AV is like throwing out a grenade every possible second that he can. So many trades in just a matter of seconds. They're both at high percent. And the gyro actually dropping down and hitting him while he was stuck in the hit lag of the parry. That worked out so well for the Gente 5.
I think he might have been trying to go for a C4 stick there, but it didn't connect, and instead he manages to DI that and connects with the Nikita instead for the final kill. AV is now up 2-1 against MKBigBoss. We are going to move on to Game 4. This is a very exciting set with a lot of quick exchanges. This is very good to see, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't wait for the next game.
So it seems like the biggest difficulty for Gente 5 is his inability to deal with Nikita when he is off stage. He needs to either go with like really high recoveries as Rob can do, or he needs to make better use of his hitboxes, because as you know, when you hit Snake's Nikita with any hitbox, it sort of like invalidates. It doesn't have like an explosive hitbox for I believe like about a second or so. So he might.
Yeah, you can abuse invincibility frame sort of the same way that you can to Game & Watch's forward air, the bomb there. You can either invincibility frame it or hit it with a move and just kind of knock it out so that it becomes a non-issue. You can do the same thing with Snake's Nikita.
I would like to see like a little bit of like side B use from Gente 5, like you know, especially if you see Snake, you know, overcommitting to the Nikita use, you know, it could reflect it right back and just surprise him. That'd just be an interesting mix-up that I would like to see down the road. Regardless, they're going to be jumping into Game 4 right now. AV is up 2-1 over MKBigBoss. And they are going to be opting for back to FD.
Yeah, I think that because of how close FD was last game, with only a few explosive plays being able to get AV the win, I think both players were prepared to just go back to it, see how it goes again. try and see if they can learn from any mistakes they made last game and just take the win themselves. And it's very possible that in this winner's semifinals, we will be seeing a Game 5 scenario.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi was getting a little bit crispy there. MKBigBoss already at 90%, able to get back against the Nikita, but was a little bit too aggressive in rushing back. AV was just able to smack him in the face with an up tilt. Right now, he's holding center stage super, super strong. He is respecting the gyro. You see AV not wanting to push in on that at all, trying to get Rob with the up tilt, not able to find it quite yet.
I want to take this opportunity to say, if you haven't yet, go post the tweet with the hashtag #FixUltimateOnline. If enough of us do it, Nintendo might finally do something.
Just like that, he had the right idea. He needed to snipe AV from a distance afar so that he wouldn't be able to aim the Nikita, but because he hit him with the bounce rather than a straight shot of his laser, that just gave ample time for the Nikita to come and hit him and kill him. Man, this is looking like a really, really good lead for AV right now, but gonna get buried into the up tilt, but the up tilt also going to coincide with the explosion of the grenade, effectively letting AV land.
Yeah, he's using these grenades in a very diverse number of ways, and you can see every, like you mentioned last game, every spare second he's not in an engagement, he's pulling out more grenades. AV is very good at keeping the grenades always in play, never letting there be less than 2 grenades on screen at any time. He's using them to escape grabs, he's using them to escape berries, he's using them to get out of combos. He's using them in such a diverse set of ways, it's incredible to see.
Also, something I'd like to mention is like the benefit of trades when you are like a stock up, like especially in those kinds of scenarios. It doesn't matter how high your percent escalates because you are controlling the lead. Every single time you have a trade, you are technically winning that interaction because it like mathematically increases the distance between you and your opponents, right? So if you both were to take 10%, but you're a stock up, right? You know, it's worse for them because it makes it more difficult for them to come back. But AV, unfortunately, losing his stock, that's a little bit awkward. Not sure how that happened.
I believe he might have accidentally buffered an air dodge, and that caused him to be unable to... Unfortunate, but again, hashtag #FixUltimateOnline. I hate the buffer system with my entire being.
He's just finding a way to land. I love the use of the Br reverses there just to dance around MKBoss's shield. That was really, really smart. You know, just like effectively avoiding getting anti-aired. Once again, like he's using all of these grenades to avoid getting any follow-ups on MKBoss's part.
He's, again, like I mentioned earlier, he's using such a plethora of different ways. He's just avoiding, but he does get caught with that, and suddenly his lead is gone.
Yeah, no, he landed a little too aggressively with the back air on Rob's shield. Didn't have a good read on whether or not he's going to spot dodge. That was definitely reactable from that distance. But right now, Rob is controlling the corner. Definitely not where Snake wants to be. I like how MKBigBoss is not giving him the time of day or space to pull out any of his projectiles. But gonna lose just one interaction. He has to find a way to get back on, able to use his get up invincibility, and he's still shield in time with the air dodge. Yeah, when you're as slow of a character as Rob, and you don't have a lot of airspeed after you do throw out a neutral air dodge, it just makes it so difficult for you not to get hit by the Nikita.
Yeah, those, we've seen all 3 games, Snake making fantastic use of his Nikita in order to get both kills and just build up percent on his opponent. It's incredible to see, really, but I don't think it would work quite as well on a character that's not as big or as slow as Rob. I think the fact that Rob is so slow in the air is giving Snake a huge advantage to just keep using these Nikitas against him. A grab into down throw, but unable to get anything off of it. I'm not quite sure what he was even going for there. Yeah, also haven't really seen, because of the way that Rob's recovery, we haven't seen much of Snake's very famous method of edge guarding. Whereas when other characters need to try and edge guard with a 2-frame, never mind, screw what I was saying, that was awesome!
He just interrupted. Oh my god, that is such huge bait. That is why it's so difficult to commit to moves like multi-hits. When you get stuck in so much hit lag, when, you know, like even though those moves last for a really, really long time, it gives ample time for Snake's grenade to detonate, especially if the grenade gets hit, weakening its health in the process. Against multi-hit based characters, especially Rob, who relies on that up air to take out stocks vertically, Yeah, just Snake has like a nice get out of jail free card almost every single time in those interactions. I applaud AV's ability to convert off of the grenade into the up air. That was brilliant. Just amazing reaction on his part to be able to execute that.
Yeah, I agree
was hot.
completely. That was really cool. I'm gonna clip that later. So quick update on bracket. Br1 AV just took it 3-1 over MKBigBoss and moves on to winners finals, where he will be facing the winner of Sonics versus the Six Master. Sonics is currently down 1-0, losing against the Six Masters Pac-Man. In loser's side, it is currently 2-1 in the game of Haven versus Capitancito, where Haven currently holds the lead. And in Flash Blaziken versus So Good Pop, Flash Blaziken also holds a 2-1 lead. Whoever wins the game of Flash Blaziken versus So Good Pop will go on to face MKBigBoss, that Rob that we just saw, down in loser's side. And whoever wins Capitancito versus Haven will be facing the loser of Sonics versus the Six Mice. Other than that, up next on stream, I believe, right now on the other channel, we have Sonics versus the Six Master going on, and we will be taking Br1 AV versus as soon as it finishes up. I don't know if they're that close to finishing, so we might be getting another game on here. I'm not sure about that. I will have to check.
Every other match seems to be active right now and already in play. That means winners finals. AV is going to be fighting the winner of Sonics and the Six Master. Bracket is already moving along quite nicely. Nobody has been eliminated from the top 8 quite yet, but it looks like So Good Pop and Capitancito are on their last legs, with them being currently down in their respective sets. So yeah, now we're just going to kill a little bit of time. You know, we got a couple of minutes to spend.
Gonna take a brief intermission, and then we'll be right back with the next game on here. I have to discuss real quick what our